What is ontological coaching? Joseph A. Santos, author of La Puerta and La Ruta, 2 books on ontological and business coaching. Ontological coaching is a discipline that was born as an attempt to take care of the paradoxes that we have in current organizations. High effectiveness together with high doses of suffering, technical specialization together with work environments taken by mistrust, high technological possibilities and resources to face the future together with resignation. Julio Olala. In recent years, the contribution of new scientific approaches such as quantum physics, David Bohm and Fritjof Capra, the biology of knowledge, Umberto Maturana and Francisco Varela, systemic thinking, Heinz von Forster, certain philosophical currents, since Heidegger, linguistics, since Austin, certain psychological currents, constructivism, logotherapy, Gestalt, modern management, Peter Senge, Stephen Covey, have contributed to the emergence of a new interpretation of being. Human, ontological coaching, being its creator Dr. Fernando Flores Labra and its main developer Dr. Rafael Echevarria, both Chileans. The world has problems that cannot be solved by thinking the way we thought when we created them. Albert Einstein. The word coaching means training and comes from the field of sports where the coach is the guide and master of the solution, which tells the players how to achieve better performance and results. Ontology is a part of philosophy that is defined as the science of being. That is, literally, ontological coaching means training in being. The interest and enthusiasm for bringing coaching to the personal, professional, and business spheres is something that has regained strength in the 21st century. Exists, however, confusion about what it really is and how it differs from traditional coaching. It is common to hear, in the present, label with the word coaching activities such as facilitation, guidance, advice, consulting, mentoring, etc. Who we are is constructed in our historical conversations about ourselves, including the historical narratives into which we are born unaware. Ferdinand Flores. Ontological coaching is a different paradigm, a different context for the objectives to be achieved, on a personal level or in teamwork. The ontological coach does not tell people what to do, does not pressure, advise, or recommend, but explores, asks questions, offers generative interpretations, respectfully challenges their mental models to develop a new look that allows the discovery of new actions and possibilities, and accompanies in the design of actions that facilitate access to the desired results. Ontological coaching is fundamentally the path of being well, towards doing well, to achieve well. A transformative process based on the guidance and teaching of the solution. It is a different way of seeing ourselves as human beings, our conversationality, relationality, emotionality, corporality, commitments, power and achievement to achieve the goals we set for ourselves, their families, companies, and society. For ontological coaching, things are not as they are, but how we see them. One of the postulates that characterize it is that language not only describes reality, but that through it reality is generated. Ontological coaching is a transformative dynamic, through which people, families, and organizations learn, prepare, improve, and open up new spaces of opportunity, leaving behind criticism and complaint. Ontological coaching is conceived as a conversation for action that focuses on the way in which we make requests, promises, offers, and fulfillment, continuously accessing the table where opportunities are distributed. In an ontological coaching process, learning originates in conscious ignorant minds, which declare their breaks, accepting the support of the guide and master of the solution. The ontological coach focuses on second-order learning, centered on the domain of being, through questioning traditional ways of seeing what we see, doing what we do, and overcoming criticism and complaint, accessing new worlds of possibilities. Changing our gaze leads us to interrupt those behavioral paradigms and behaviors that have kept us in the rebound circle, skating daily in outdated practices, maintained by what Stephen R. Covey calls hard thoughts, to start operating with greater power, ability to achievement and cooperation, generating changes in character, intelligence skills, and problem-solving skills. Ontological coaching is a fundamentally innovative process, a new beginning that offers us a work cycle focused on preparation, articulation, fulfillment, and satisfaction production. It connects us with our possibilities and with our ability to intervene, achieving greater well-being and effectiveness in achieving the results that matter to us. Ontological coaching develops the ability to believe, create, and fulfill, through offers that seduce, inventing new paths, through cross-appropriation, reconfiguration, and articulation, whether at the individual, family, or social level. It is a reconnection with power, seen as the ability to see possibility, take timely action, and achieve dramatic results. Start a journey of exploration, discovery, and conquest of new realities, supported by the statement of Spencer W. Kimball, who taught, "It is not possible for the world's problems to be solved by skeptics and pessimists limited by their obvious realities. We need people who dream of things that have not happened and ask themselves, why not?" A commitment to responsibility and impeccability, leaving our circle of comfort towards the not yet explored, to conquer a future according to our strategic vision of results. See the transformative learning of ontological coaching. The ontological coach questions, with respect, the ways in which people in teams see what they see, do what they do, to get what they get. To achieve better preparation, improvement, transformation, and spectacular results, it is necessary to learn to ask questions, to question the old ways of thinking, to enter into a new dynamic that expands the ability to see and think, how to generate new possibilities for action, and obtain results that, prior to the ontological coaching intervention, could have been unthinkable. If your mind is full of knowledge, you are always prepared for nothing. If it is open, like that of beginners, you are available for everything. In the mind of beginners are the greatest possibilities, in the minds of experts there are few. S. Suzuki. Transformative learning and disclosive spaces are the fundamental tools of ontological coaching. Learn to be prepared, prepare to improve, and improve to provide spectacular results. Leaving the circle of rebound and moving away from dead ends, we open the possibility of creating new worlds of possibilities. In order to have, it is first necessary to do, and to do it is first necessary to be. Stephen R. Covey. People need to master the ability to learn. Organizations must also become intelligent entities that learn new ways of being more competitive every day to ensure their permanence in the economic life of the globalized world in which we operate. A fundamental step for the above is knowing how to learn, know the way in which each human being, each team, learns. Become aware of what are the trends and factors that inhibit learning and what are the trends and factors that facilitate it. Learning to learn means obtaining, adapting, and using procedures that other people and organizations use to learn. It implies a humble attitude to be able to absorb the knowledge and experiences that other people can transmit to us. Learning is not only a way to increase our skills, our capacity for action. It is also an action in itself, which requires its own skills. Until now, the emphasis was placed on the actions that were learned, but scarcely on the actions that ensure effective learning. We are taught many things, but we are not taught to learn how to learn. Rafael Echevarria. Learning to learn also means and implies the attitude of unlearning, that is, the ability to let go of our mental models used over the years and that can sometimes become obsessive ways of doing things. The focus of coaching is the person, the human being, and not the result or the effect. The visible, the effect, is what is perceived and, at the same time, hides the importance of the invisible, the cause or the context. For this reason, people, seduced by the result, have always lost sight of the infrastructure and the process that are a precondition for obtaining it. The paradox is that, in order to achieve a result, it is first necessary to behave in such a way as to produce that result. And to behave in such a way, it is first necessary to be the type of person, team or organization, capable of behaving in such a way. In short, there is no more practical and effective occupation than preparing to be a person capable, cut in the manner required to produce the desired results.